Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Good boy.
Our day, rock and roll.
That was the best.
Very beautiful. And I like the blue flowers. It's my favorite color.
It's like a piece of art. So far, so good. Now for the taste test.
Sweet.
It's like caramel.
Can you pause the telly?
That's actually really good.
Honestly, I could not be happier than the way it's turned out. It just looks gorgeous.
You can do it.
Really taken centre stage in this room.
Try again. Try again, Dixie.
Motion detected.
Yay.
And then there's Alba playing with that tiny piece of basketball.
We're literally in the middle of eating tea. Dixie jumped on my chair and her butt started squeaking. So she got a little bit confused, jumped down, tried to figure out where it's coming from. And then I pointed out that it was at the back of my chair where she put it. And she sat there forever, like. I only caught the very end of it, but it was so funny. And I'm so glad that I managed to capture it for you. But we're going to go back and eat our tea. Guys, I've done the sign. Oh, lift it up a little bit. But gold lettering, outlined in black. And it's done. This one is, well, the front of it is.
That really sounded like you were trying to put on an M&S voice.
Gold lettering.
Get it now.
Lined in black.
M&S is a really posh store in our country. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but like they really put this sexualized voice on, like
Every time.
yeah, trying to make you fall in love with it. But yes, and that side of the robin is done, and this side of the face is done. Yes, we're getting there. Nico is coming to life. We've just come out of Iceland and I've just seen this. Isn't it child abuse to make them go through having COVID? I mean, we have some things about masks, which we'll discuss in a bit, but a vaccine, come on. So, what I was saying just a second ago, vaccines are great. You need, like, everybody needs to have a vaccine. And I know people are against it and whatever else, but it doesn't just protect you, it protects the people around you, which is the same for a face mask. However, when you're working in an environment with children, and with children, like Sophie and I were saying, children under 10, we do not think that it's ideal for kids that young to be wearing a face mask. Teenagers is different. They can kind of like understand things a little bit like differently, except obviously if there's like a physical and mental illness that prevents you from wearing a mask. But a lot of kids, they were due to go to school in the last few years. A lot of kids are now skipping the first very few years of school and going straight in at the late end of infants, like early juniors. And a lot of these kids are missing that opportunity of learning facial expressions and understanding body language with your people's faces because they're wearing a mask. And
there is only so much of that you can learn from your family who you see every day.
Yeah.
People's faces are different.
Yeah. So for young kids that are in school, we do think it is wrong for these people. Hey, there's Santa.
Yeah, that just reminds me of the wig. Forgot to look, didn't we?
There wasn't any.
Okay.
Yeah, for young people in school like that, we don't think that it is appropriate to be wearing masks. If you're sick, you shouldn't be going to work or school. End of. If you're healthy and whatever, then you should like go to school and actually allow these children to learn. But vaccines, we think that people should have them. But we are now off to Tesco's, so see you in a bit. Yeah. It's 12:15.
Huh? Oh.
I'm knackered.
Oh, it's him. I'll go tell him.
The car next to us, his bonnet's open. We saw that the car next to him, the bonnet's up, and we were a little bit freaking out that he wouldn't have known, but he does. But our conscience is clear. How frustrating that ambulance needs to get on an emergency, and it's at the petrol station, and it's like struggling to get through, and nobody's helping it, and thankfully it's out now. But
There wasn't really much that anybody could help with.
well, the van could have moved. The bloke was stood there. But yeah. But yes, at least our conscience is clear knowing that he knows his bonnet isn't shut properly. But the last thing we wanted is him to go down the main road and it just like go ping. That would have been a devastating accident. But let's go home. On our way out this morning, we checked to see if what? I did. We drove past our bridge to check to see if there was the key still there, the lock still there, and Soph drove really slow, and at the last second I saw it, it's still there. So, yay! And I also put up a post to say that letters to Santa will be back this year, hopefully on the 1st of December. Oh, I suddenly need to pee. And I've had a message back saying that there's this lady, she really wants her grandchild to do it because she's writing a life story. The grandchild's only 2, but she's writing her life story and she wants to add these letters into the little memory box of her childhood, and I just thought it was really, really sweet that she let us know. So I need to make this special. End of. But we got like the fake snow stuff this morning as well, so it's getting there. But we're home now to buy. A little sneak peek of what may be or may not be involved with our Christmas card this year. Super, super, super cute. Let's see what I can come up with.
Snowmen. Or women. Or non-binary snowmen.
Snow people.
Snow people.
Gorgeous.
Are you snow people?
Yeah.
Mommy, we're snow people.
You did so well.
Did we do good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Let's just do this up a tiny smash.
Hey,
Mommy.
your little pom-poms.
Mommy, this is even big for me. So skinny for my outfit. So skinny for my outfit.
Yeah.
For my outfit. I'm skinny. I'm skinny, Mommy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Whoop.
That was mine.
Whoop.
Honk, honk. Something happened. I'm stuck.
Snowman's made me fatter.
I'm stuck.
I back up.
I got stuck with. Should we take your snow people off?
Yeah, because it's a bit hot in here,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah, do you want yours to come off? Good girls. Here I am, just doing the indent bit things on this resin that I'm doing. Soph was asleep because she's exhausted and whatever. And all I heard was this sliding motion and someone going, "Oh no."
Hi there.
Someone fell out of bed.
Fell out of bed.
Well, she didn't fall, she slid. Quite gracefully, actually.
Why didn't you get it on camera? I'm so glad.
Unlike when I fell out of the bed with a thud and ended up tearing half my arm apart. So far,
Landed on my knee.
but still did it gracefully. And Alba went to check to see if she was alright. And, oh, what's down there, Mum?
My chest. Just like that. That seems like a good cushion.
Yeah. So, I'm going to carry on with this.
And I'm going to try and get up.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks.
Dixie, can you hold it? No, hold it. Hold it. No, not you. Dixie. No, Dixie, come here. If you hold the camera. Dixie, here.
Well, I need to hold Alba. Don't I?
No.
Alba, come here.
Dixie. Dixie.
Good girl.
No. Can you... No, hold this. No. Dixie. No, not you, Alba. You're not 8.
Alba's so offended.
Can... Wait, and again.
Try again. Hold this, Dixie. Put this in your face. Did you see it?
Kinda. Hold it.
Take this.
Hold it.
Dixie. Not got it. Hold this in your mouth. Dixie, can you hold this?
Hold it. Dixie, can you hold it?
Dixie, hold this. Hold this in your face. Dixie.
Can you hold it?
Just one time. Can you hold it once?
Wait. Wait, hold it.
Hold this in your face.
Hold.
This in your mouth.
Hold.
This mouth.
Quickly hold it.
Hold it. Take this.
Wait.
Alba's
Hold.
like, I'll do it first.
Can you hold it?
No.
Hold it. Can you hold it? Please? Can you hold it? It's to win money. Come on. Can you hold it? Can you please hold it?
I'll do it for her.
Thank you.
Do you want her to pose?
I can see if she'll do it. Right, sit.
Gentle,
Sit.
Gentle. Oh, okay.
Wait,
it's a bit too
it's
far.
stuck on my tongue.
Just like this.
Right, hold it.
No, that's all the way. Did you get it? Did you get it? Aww.
Right.
Sit there.
Wait. Oh. She piranha'd me. Right, gentle. Dixie, no. Hold. Gentle. Hold. 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 Hold.
Wait. Hold it.
Stay.
In your mouth. Gentle.
Stay.
Gentle.
Stay.
Gentle. Wait, look at Mama.
Stay.
Gentle. Look at Mama. Oh.
Stay.
Well, I think that. Yeah.
That's not happening.
That's
I'm sorry, pets at home, but that is not
I
happening.
feel like you may have to tag them in that like.
I'm gonna. I will, because that was dramatic. Dixie does not do what she's told when it comes to holding things in her mouth. Clearly, bless her. She's 8. A day after Soph's birthday, she's 8.
No,
Help.
she's not. I disagree. She's not allowed.
It's gonna happen. When you see this vlog tomorrow, though, it's been a year since Gizmo died. It's really sad. It's like, it feels like a year, but it also doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. It seems like a really long time ago that he was with us, but at the same time, it also feels like it was yesterday that we were holding him. So it's really horrible, and it's just, I do miss him. I miss his cuddles. I miss his sassiness. I miss doing the ASMR Sundays. But yeah, it's just part of life, I guess. We were hoping, like, the council would have got back to us whether they could do our garden or not. And then if they can do the garden, we're going to be waiting to get another little bunny, and, well, 2 bunnies. when the garden's redone, because we wanted to extend the rabbit house. But we haven't heard back from them. So, yeah. Maybe next year? I don't know. What are you doing, babe?
Trying to find their beds. I can't remember where I put them.
That happened. I knew she would lose them. But yes, it's Soph's birthday now in, when you see this, 5 days time. Still haven't got her present sorted. I don't have a clue what I'm giving her. I've got some presents here because I was going to like divide them between Christmas and birthday. But I didn't get half of the birthday stuff that I wanted, so I think I'm going to be diving into the Christmas stuff.
I think I'm going to have to find that tomorrow. Unfortunately, because I cannot find them now.
Oh. Okay.
Sarah's pickle's currently sat
Staring.
and she sat in a bag of trees.
Oh.
So that was fun.
Nico is nearly finished. I have the outlining of the front side, and then I've got the edges of him, and then he's done. The robin is 100% complete.
And cute.
Yep. The sign is 100% complete.
And cute.
And
really smelly.
Yeah. I used a different type of paint on it. Once Nico is done, I'm going to be working on the post box. But I'm also very aware that I've got 11 days, well, 10 days when you're seeing this. So I need to get a hurry on.
Really? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I want to get it out on the 1st of December. I think I'm going to do it because it is only the post box to do. And I've cut out all the post box bits, so I just need to paint it and like stick it together, so that's fine. And then the only thing I need to do is make a stand. So I don't think it's going to be that long. And it's going to be done. But it's just the thought that time is running out, and in my mind I feel like I've got so much to do, even though I don't, but it just is what it is. But, yeah, look at this.
I'm waiting all patient like.
Yeah. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Mum's just come back from her time with Nan. My nan got her brushing the lawn. Mum wanted to rake it, like all the leaves and the dead bits and whatever. And Nan was just like, no, I don't want it damaged. Use the brush. Oh. Jesus Christ.
I freaking love your nan.
If it was that fake grass, I could understand. Like, people hoover them. But it's real grass.
I love it so much. It's absolutely fantastic.
And then she told my mum to run for the bus. The last time my mum ran, she went flying and really hurt herself.
We don't need that.
That was about 20 years ago. And literally she's a nurse. There was another nurse there. There was about 10 first aiders. And this person came running over and was like, I'm a first aider, I can help. And we were like, are you for real?
That's really sweet of them, though. They were just, I'm here!
The thing is, though, when you train to be a first aider, the first thing you get taught is to not volunteer yourself. And I know that sounds awful, but it's because you can be held liable for anything that you do. So if somebody else goes forward, let them. And then if they need help, you help them. If nobody does go forward, then please do help people.
I mean, on the other hand, if I saw somebody fall over and hurt themselves, I would go and help them.
It's difficult because you don't know if they have broke a bone in their back by that fall.
Oh, I know. But, like, I would still go and help them.
Yeah, the difficulty is, though, if they had broke a bone...
move them, but I would go and help them.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, some people, they would go automatically be like, oh, it's only a fall, get up you get. But the problem is, if it's an old person or someone like me, like
This topic
this
went really dark.
yeah,
and serious.
you can like easily fracture the spine or the hip, and that could lead to serious consequences. And people have sued people, like first aiders or passerbys or whatever.
I mean, come on, people have sued people for saving their lives because, like, they've saved their lives.
Reversed, like, overdoses and whatever. Like, accidental heroin ones or something like that.
And I was going to say, like, for example, by getting them out of the car, but, like, this crashed and burning, so they would have died a horrible fiery death.
Yeah.
But they sue people because they're now paralysed because they moved them. And you just think, you could have been dead. You would have been dead. If
people will do anything for money. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so my mum is not running.
But she is brushing the grass.
Yep, bless her. My sister's been diagnosed with POTS, which I've known in my mind with Soph for well over 10 years. We've been saying for years to get, like, to see a specialist.
Yeah.
And they, like, she just hasn't. And then it's just got to the point that it's getting too much. And she's gone...
Since we've known each other, isn't it? Like, at least.
Yeah.
We've just been like, you know she's got it. Like, the same as, like, there's some other medical things that
she's got stuff wrong with her hips. And I keep telling her, you need to check with a specialist because...
it's probably what Charlie's got.
Yeah. She's got issues with her spine. So I keep telling her, you need to get it checked. Like, the allergies and things like this. Everything, like, mine's come out quicker and a lot more severe. My mum's came out way later in life. And my sister's, it's just starting then to, like, get more and more. So it's obviously something that runs in our family. Plus, my uncle's got autoimmune problems. My nan's got autoimmune problems and she's got Sjogren's. And there's clearly an autoimmune thing in the family. And it's coming out in all of us as we get older. And we've been saying for years to go see somebody. But no. Even when Zach was born, we said you need to see someone properly to make sure that he doesn't have hip dysplasia, because I have bilateral hip dysplasia and I got told everything was normal and it wasn't.
And if you catch it early enough, it's
fixable.
To fix.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the time it can be fixed with a harness. Sometimes it does mean you need to have surgery if it's that severe. A lot of babies get it if they've been in, like, the breech position for too long. The only reason why, I think we touched on it the other day, the only reason why I knew that I got bilateral hip dysplasia is because I got a cam deformation where my bones were rubbing too much, so it came into, like, a bit of a sharp point, and it then tore through all my soft tissues. And then they were doing scans and whatever else, and they found that my hips were backwards. And now my sister's hip is doing the same. It's clonking, it's not sitting right. And I've lost count of how much hydrotherapy that she's had, but she won't get a diagnosis.
No.
But, yeah, it's all fun. Like, if we managed to have a child through me, any small thing that I see, or Soph sees, or Soph's parents, or whatever, we would get it checked out, even if it's just to prevent being paranoid, just to make sure.
Yeah, because, like, you want to give your child
the best possible.
Yeah, so, like, if there's a chance that something might be wrong.
I mean, when Zach was a few months old, it was probably 9 months, not really earlier in his life, because, like, babies can have cross eyes anyways because the muscles aren't strong enough. But he wasn't a year old, and we noticed that one of his eyes was turning. And on my dad's side of the family, it runs in that side where the eyes aren't strong enough.
Charlie's
I have a sleepy one.
Yeah, I was just going to say Charlie's gets really bad if she's tired.
Yeah, and we noticed it with Zach, and we said so many times he's got a cross eye, but we didn't get listened to. And for the last 2 years, I think he's had to wear an eye patch to try and fix it. And if it didn't work, he was going to need surgery because it was left too late.
Yeah. Whereas obviously if they just listened to us in the first place.
He nearly ended up needing surgery anyway because he was allergic to the stick-on eye patches. So they had to give him this one that actually fitted over the glasses and not on his skin. Thankfully, it has sorted it, but
yeah,
it's not good. But anyway, I'm going to make a note that we need to now give the girls the wormer tomorrow because otherwise I will forget. And then we're going to go chill out. So thanks for coming on to stay with us. I'll see you tomorrow.
good night everyone.
Good night.